Hey, welcome to HUR at Home. I am all smiles because this is my baby right here. Tonight is going to be amazing. So let's just get started. He has Grammy Awards, he has all kinds of awards. He's a multi platinum artist and he can just sing his heart out. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome for the first time on HUR at Home, Mr. Anthony Hamilton.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm wonderful. You had your little applause going.
Yeah. I have to come on here more often to get that type of intro.
Listen, you'll get that and more every time. You're always home, always welcome. As a matter of fact, the first time I met you, Anthony, it was at WHUR. You had stopped by, and that was when we could all go out and play.
Yeah, it's been a few years, but great memories, and can't wait for everything to open back up, to get back up to that area, man. There's a lot of my fans and a lot of support.
I know you've got to miss being out there and being on stage. Every time I've had the great fortune of bringing you on stage or being in the audience when you're performing, people go bananas over you. I mean, it's like, no, nobody's sitting down. It's like, it is on. So I already know you missed that.
There was a moment when it was actually a relief to be home for a while. In the beginning, it was definitely a well-needed and well-deserved rest. But as time went on, you start to miss that, the crowd, the energy, just meeting people and going to a new city, and, meeting, the fans for the first time and eating the food for the first time. So all those things are missed. So it's about time now to get back to living life.
It's about time to get out living life. Are you a little hesitant to get out there or no?
I had COVID in December. Pretty.
No.
Yeah, I was in the hospital.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
What?
hospital 2 weeks. Yeah, so I just kind of kept it quiet. Felt like I wanted, protect my energy and protect the energy that was coming in. I didn't want that worry energy, and I didn't want,
That's smart, because I would have been crying my little eyes out. Yes.
Yeah, I just want to focus on healing, and God has always been there, and I eat pretty good, pretty healthy. Hadn't been sick in over 15 years, and
wow.
Yeah. So here I am.
This thing is no joke.
Yeah.
Still singing. One of my best my best friend ended up getting it as well, but thankfully she wasn't down for the count like a lot of people. I mean, it took a lot of people out of here, as you know, and some people got really, really sick and had to be on the respirator. I've lost quite a few friends from it. So it sounds like you didn't get it that bad.
I was on oxygen for about maybe 10 days. 10 days on oxygen.
Oh my
goodness. Pneumonia in the lungs and all that stuff, and just couldn't. It attacked my respiratory system.
Wow.
Good. And I had a high level of the virus, he said. How you can bump into it and get it. Like you get poison ivy on one spot, then you got it.
Right.
It's right there. But I think I got a lot of it on me. A lot of it in me.
Wow.
So, yeah. But
any idea where you got it?
Yeah, in Atlanta. I'm a germaphobe, so I keep my mask on. But we did a video. I did a video with a young lady from American Idol from back in the day, LaToya London, and it was on that set. I'm pretty sure, because those are the only people I can trace back who were sick at the same time. But no one had to go to the hospital for an extended time, and I think she was okay. Yeah, my younger.
I was just going to ask you if she's okay. Oh, your boys are okay too?
Yeah, my younger three, they had it.
Oh, goodness gracious. It went through the family.
Yeah, 8 and 9-year-olds, and my brother. But we're all fine. And thank God we are.
Thank God for that. Thank God for that. And look at you. I mean, you're looking good. You look healthy, and yes.
This is what 50 looks like if you take care of yourself, So,
oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Feel good. Yeah, I feel good. I can ride my bike, run. I ran the other day, not for a long time, but sprinting.
Okay. That's better anyway.
Yeah, I have a little dog, so the dog think he's fast, so I had to bust them up.
You beat the dog?
Man, that dog don't stand a chance. Wow,
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm back. I am back.
I ran track. So I ran track. I ran the 110 hurdle,
Oh,
first leg on the
okay.
4x4 relay and long jump. And I played football as a
Wow.
safety and a tailback. But, I broke my leg and I was like, maybe I'm going to just go on and just stay in the music class.
Right. There you go. But that's something that,
Yeah.
me and a lot of your other fans didn't even know about you.
Yeah,
That's real cool. But
Definitely
that
love
makes sense.
Yeah.
And, usually the people with the best bodies are the sprinters. I guess it's kind of that interval thing, like, the bursts.
Yeah.
And then,
I love it.
doing it
I
like
love
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, it's something I still find I need to do to exert that energy.
Yeah.
It builds up in there and it's like, I got to go run. I got to ride my bike or do something.
There's nothing like it. I mean, I'm not a sprinter. I'm a jogger, but I'll, at the pace of a turtle. I won't stop. I'll just keep going. But
well, it shows.
You'll be way down there.
Yeah, it shows. You look great.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You first came on a lot of our radar with coming from where I'm from. And I'm like, this brother is just so soulful. And I had to find out, well, where is he from? You're from Charlotte?
Yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina. Born and raised here. I'm living here now.
Very nice. Oh, you're there now.
Yeah.
It's funny. I have a lot of artist friends, actor friends who moved to Charlotte from New York just because of the quality of life.
It's a good place. It's always green. The pace is not too fast. It's not as fast as Atlanta, and you're not too far from Atlanta, so you can get to anywhere from here pretty fast.
I love it.
Good jobs, banking jobs, and certain things. You can find a lot of work here, and a lot of people from up north.
So you're happy? Oh yeah,
pretty happy. Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, you look like it.
Yeah,
you look really chill and.
Yeah, my kids are here, and I have more time to be with my younger three. My older three, I was back and forth in New York and back and forth. So I'll be here 3 months, gone 2 months, here 3 months, gone 3 months. So I get to concentrate on just seeing what these little rascals, what y'all up to. And it makes a big difference.
I'm sure they love it.
Yeah, they love it.
Oh, yeah, that's good for everybody.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this music. So Charlene is back.
Go ahead on. I knew you was going to
Okay.
go.
I got you. Oh, my goodness. It is so hilarious watching your Instagram posts where people are taking it all very seriously. They're like, what? I'm like, people, it's a joke. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about You Made a Fool of Me and all of that.
You Made a Fool of Me, produced by Jermaine Dupri and written by me and my friend Eddie Kane from Montgomery. We were in the studio down in Atlanta, Southside, at JD's spot. And we were actually working on a project for me and JD, which will come out a little later. But we heard this song and I was like, man, I need that one from my Anthony Hamilton album. I said, this song here, it's something that it captures that same emotion that I had in Charlene. It's a different sound, different song, but it made me feel that way again. And I went in and sang it. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta have this one. It touches on that. And I was like, you made a fool of me, Charlene. Why? And it's not always my fault. And I want to set the record straight.
You're like, it's not always me. Sometimes it's her. Yeah. But how are people responding to that? Because anyone who's had their heart broken, it takes a minute.
But that thing, boy, whew,
oh my goodness, yes.
It's not a good feeling. I'd rather go to I don't want to go to no
the
funeral,
dentist.
But it feels worse.
It's a mourning for real. And at some points, you don't know if you're coming out of that funk.
That thing will get sticky, heavy, and dark.
It gets so dark.
You don't know how to fight.
Yeah.
But, music has a way of capturing emotions and healing you through it or making you stronger or just getting you by. So I try to create music that allow people that escape if they need it that healing, that
Yeah.
moment to just bask in love and just remember that it exists. So that's what
That's
I'm
so
about when
good.
it comes to doing music. You know, it has to
That's
be something that
beautiful.
feels good and has to be real.
Yeah.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful. I
Thank
love it. I mean, yeah, it has to be real. And, listening to a song like that,
you.
and as you were saying, people can get to a really dark place and
Mhm.
not know how to get out of it.
Yeah,
But just listening to something like that, where it reminds you that this does happen to other people, you're not the only one. And, you will get to the other side. And then when you're on the other side, you're like, oh, what was I tripping so hard for? Right?
look,
I mean, when you're truly over it, you're like, wait a minute, you had me
I
like
can't believe
that.
I let that rascal get me down and for that.
Right.
But when you in it, there's nothing you can do.
Oh, it's a whole different thing. It's your
Oh,
reality.
yeah.
It's
At
your
that moment,
reality.
that's all you have to
Yeah.
base your feelings and your emotions on. So you in it.
Yeah. You're in it. And it takes a true artist,
Hmm.
somebody who's been through some things as well, and a good producer to really make that song say what it says.
Absolutely. All the parts have to be in place. The chemistry has to be something that really is seamless. And JD and I, we have that.
Yeah.
You know, ever since 2003, when he signed me to Uptown, I mean to So So Def. Um, he saw something in me that
Hmm.
didn't need fixing, didn't need changing, didn't need
Yeah.
to be made current. He felt like it was what it was. It is what it is, and it's going to be that
Yes.
until
Yeah.
I decide not to
And
do it.
thank God for that. Because a
Yeah,
lot of producers, you know what, as you call him, JD, I don't know him, so he's Jermaine Dupri to
Jermaine
me.
Dupri. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He's Jermaine Dupri to me. But I mean, so many producers will find amazing singers, but they want to put their stamp on it. That, all their
yeah,
artists will sound like them. You know what I mean? It's like you listen to it and oh, so and so produced that.
yeah.
Because they'll, all the things that you just mentioned, try to make them sound current or try to do this, try to do that. There's no one who sounds like you.
Nah, no. I can say I sound like myself.
Yeah.
Now let's. My oldest son decide to say something. He sounds a lot
Does
like
he
me.
sound like you?
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is he going to sing? Is he a singer?
He's 32. I don't think he's gonna probably get into it, but he does techno trance and dubstep beats, stuff like that.
Okay.
My older
Oh,
two boys are
wow.
into it. My younger three will probably be into music. One of the
Okay.
twins loves to sing, and the other one wants to rap. He loves hip hop. Like, I mean, he love it, love it. So I've been playing some old
And
school stuff. He's like, "Is this old? Is
good.
that new? Is that?" So he's really dissecting it and seeing what's what. But it's interesting to
Good.
hear them. But they sound good.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
And okay, so does Daddy like that the kids might go into the music industry, or how do you feel about it?
As of now, I'm just gauging and see what they can take in terms of
Okay.
the personality. Um, can they handle being let down, being
Hmm.
being criticized? I had to build them up first because it's not an easy business to be in.
By
Um,
any stretch.
no, because when you're out there and you're successful, people are with you, and when you're not, they're against you, and they
Yeah.
always have something to say. So just getting them ready. Um, don't base it on just being popular. Don't base it on being successful in terms of gaining a lot of fans and a lot of money. Do it for love, and the rest of that stuff will come. But you got to be able to handle it, or don't.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wise words. Yeah,
yeah,
you're a good father.
yeah.
All boys, no girls?
6 boys, 3 men and
Six
3 boys.
boys.
Yeah, 3 men and three
You
boys.
you raising the kings over there, Anthony Hamilton. I love
And
it.
I'll knock them out.
Okay. You're like, you might be 32, but I'm still your dad.
Oh boy, they'll never try it. But we talk like men, but they better not.
Okay. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure they
I'm
know.
old school with it, boy.
Okay. There you go.
Hey,
Right.
put some ice on that lip.
Okay. Don't ever change. Okay,
Exactly.
that's the way to go. I mean, I survived all those little spankings I got. My dad never spanked me,
Yeah.
but my mother,
Hey,
I think my mom is like, maybe she's 5 feet tall, but she was fiery.
she
She
had to
was, I
bring
mean,
that
I
hammer down on you.
still, yes,
Yeah,
she would make us go and pick out the belt. It's just humiliating.
it is. It's like that was a mental
Oh my,
thing.
it
Like you
was.
messing with my mind. You trying to I turn on me. You trying to do something.
Just
You
like
trying
we
to go
knew
Joe
the
Jackson
drawer
on me.
that it was.
You know?
It worked. My sister and I would be
Yeah.
trembling, like
Yeah.
pick the smallest one we could find in there.
But if you do that, see, we had to pick the switch. So if you pick the smallest switch, oh, you might have to get two and plat them up.
Right? Yeah. Oh, she'd light you up with that little one. You're like, wait a minute.
And that
I
thing had a little
thought.
rubber. It bends. It cut corners.
Right. Oh my
It cut
God.
corners. That thing come around there. You think you out of reach.
You already know. Do
Ah.
you know her? Because you are on point. Have you met Pearl?
Wow, my
Oh
mom,
my
my mom's name
goodness.
was Pearl.
Is it?
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
that's why
yeah,
you and I
yeah,
have this
Pearl.
thing.
Ola
Oh
Pearl
yeah, my
Hamilton.
mother. Oh, my mother. She is Pearl. I just
Yeah,
got a chance to hang out with her for Mother's Day.
that's
Southern,
awesome.
she's from the South,
Where?
and she's from Alabama.
Oh yeah.
And
So you got some good cooking coming up.
I got some real good cooking. My
Yeah.
grandparents were from Alabama. My dad was from Mississippi, and he could cook.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I love
lots
cooking.
of good cooking. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. And there's a couple things I want to talk to you about.
that's up.
Your record label, and I want to talk to you about your book,
Okay.
Cornbread and Collard Greens, and if there's another book coming. So since you mentioned book,
Mhm.
how's that book doing, and is there another one coming?
You know, the book I'm about to reissue with
Great.
different with vegan options and a few different options,
Good.
pescatarian options.
I'm a
Uh,
pescatarian. I was going to put my little vote in.
yeah. So I want to give more options, but it's doing really good. It was number one on Amazon and
Oh,
Kindle
nice.
before, and the fans really love it. Cornbread, fish, and collard greens is still available. You can get it.
That's it.
Go ahead and get it. And
Okay.
it's a
Where?
coffee table book.
Amazon.
Amazon and Kindle, or you can go to anthonyhamilton.com. It should be available there. If not now, pretty soon. I just relaunched my website. But it's a really good book. Like I said, you go behind the music and learn why these songs are, why they exist, the story behind it, the story behind the man and the music. So it's
Oh,
almost autobiographic, but it's
with
really
recipes.
with recipes and prayers and
Oh,
photos that you've never seen.
I have to get this book.
Yeah,
I am going to buy a book.
it's a really honest book. My ex-wife was like, "Well, thank you for closure," or something, man. I was like, "Stop playing."
You're like, really?
She's big, trying to be
Really?
funny. Thank you for closure.
Funny. Did you mention her in there
I spoke
a
about
little
my
bit?
marriage. I speak about being married,
Yeah.
the good and not so great,
Yeah.
and me being flawed, and
Yeah.
doing it the best way I could at the moment, and
That's good.
still
That's
making the best
honest.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all learn and we get to a level of maturity when we
Right.
get there, and you realize it, like, wow, okay, I probably would have did this a little different, but it's all in that
Yeah.
book. Get that book. It's
I
in there.
love it. I'm getting that book. Got to
Yeah,
get that
yeah.
book.
I'll
I
send
mean,
it
and
to
it
you.
takes thank you. It takes
Yeah.
a confident person to, just say, look, I mean, even in the moment, it's good
Mhm.
to just take ownership. I mean, we all do stuff. Take ownership of your stuff. When you mess up, okay.
Yeah, I messed
Take
up.
a
It
moment,
doesn't take away from
just
your
admit
greatness.
it.
But if you
Not at
keep doing
all.
it will.
Right.
So you become
Yeah.
that, and not your greatness. You become that.
But the growth, right? And the growth is saying, you know what? Like you just said, I did that.
Yeah,
And now that I've matured, I probably would have handled that another way. That's
yeah,
maturity. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to get that book. So yeah, congratulations. And I want
Appreciate
the
it.
reissue as well. I'll get both of them. Um, the new one with the
Thank you.
pescatarian and vegan
Yes.
options. So how is it being a record label owner, and how did that whole thing
You,
come
you,
about?
it feels really good to have ownership of something in the world where I feel like we could stand to own a lot more.
Yeah.
Being the
Mm-hmm.
CEO of my own, calling the shots, owning my masters, and
Mm-hmm.
dictating what my legacy can be for my children and setting it up for them. It's a great thing, and I can sign talent that I believe in and give people a shot who wouldn't normally have a shot right here in my city,
Wow.
in Charlotte, North Carolina. So it feels really good
Mm.
to partner up with
Mm.
BMG. My music box is my label.
Okay.
There's so many gifts coming in these special boxes, and I can't wait to start
Mm.
gifting you all with a lot of great music.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about that. And I love that
Thank you.
you partnered with BMG, but it's your label. So they're what, distribution?
Yes, yeah, distribution, and
Perfect.
it's a good partnership. It's they're invested a little more than just distribution because
Okay,
they
good.
really love me as an artist. But in terms of the
Good.
rights and protection of my material, that's mine.
It's in place. That's beautiful. And
Yeah,
it's so
yeah,
smart. It is so
yeah.
smart. And it's smart to do it now that you're hot,
Hmm.
people are loving you, because a lot of people, it's kind of an afterthought, like after they peaked and,
Yes,
they're not really that popular anymore. That's when they
yeah,
kind of figure it out. But
yeah.
yeah, you've got your own masters, you're owning your destiny and having something to pass on. Yeah, very, very smart. Congratulations on that. So, this whole HUR at Home platform started out, because of the pandemic. Everybody and their mother and brother has been Instagram live and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody's been doing this. And, but the radio station said, listen, we've, so many artists that we love and, we rock your
Hmm.
music, from the beginning
Thank you. Oh
throughout.
yeah.
And yeah, we have so much love for you and
Thank you.
what you
Thank
do. So I'm so
you.
happy that you're here with us tonight and that
Yeah.
you took time out of your busy schedule. And your people told me that you're in the studio working on some even more music. What you doing in there?
Have an album that's coming out slated for August the 20th.
Ooh,
It's powerful.
Isaac Hayes. That would have been Isaac Hayes' birthday.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And we still gonna celebrate Isaac Hayes.
Good.
One of the greatest. But yeah, it's an
Hmm.
album, man, and it's well overdue. And I'm excited. I hadn't been this excited about putting out an album or a single like "You Made a Fool of Me" in a long
Hmm.
time. The album is even stronger. It's incredible.
Hmm.
Some of my best work. I know people say that, but I can clearly sit back and listen to this and be like, I see the growth, Anthony, and you're not playing, and you singing like a mug. You singing like a motherfucker
Oh,
right now.
yes. Okay. I am here for it.
You know what I mean? Got more life
So,
behind me, man. Got more life and coming through a lot, and
yeah,
still being here. So yeah, the pandemic,
yeah.
the
COVID.
the
Yeah. I
academic with the
mean,
ignorance, the racial
thank
stuff.
you. The academic.
Yeah,
Yes, I
the
have to use
academic.
that word.
Yeah, so just coming through all that, you have something to really celebrate, and music is where I express myself. So it's in there.
Mm,
Some
yeah.
good
Oh, I
times,
love it.
some good times to be had by all. Good memories, some good
Mm.
songs.
Oh, I'm so excited. I mean, for
Yeah,
you to say that
yeah, and
to
some
date
features.
that you're,
Yeah, a few
hmm?
features. Rick Ross. I have Rick Ross. It's a throwback to like my life, Mary J. Blige. That we went through. We went through a
What?
grown spot. It's really dope. Super dope.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah,
So, what I was kind of alluding to before, this
yeah.
whole idea, this whole platform was to give our listeners and our fans just, hope and inspiration and, keep everybody company, especially when we were really on kind of lockdown.
Yes.
And, and the whole idea is exactly what you're about, just to inspire people, with music and
Yeah.
with good conversation. So with that in mind, if there's any song that's on your heart? Anything that you feel like singing before we say goodbye to you
Uh,
tonight?
Girl, you know I love you. You could never do no wrong. And you know I adored you. But you chose to break my heart. You were sleeping with another man. And you forgot him. All around our friends. You never said you were sorry for what you did. And I can never do you like that. You made a fool of me. You made a fool of me.
Oh my goodness. Woo! Yes!
It's a
From
little rusty,
your
a little mistakes in there,
soul.
but I don't really care about the
Oh
mistakes.
no, I
Yes.
love it. There are no mistakes. I
Thank you.
love the way you sing, and you're just so gifted, and you're just so humble and real,
Thank
and
you.
I just, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of your talent, and I'm a fan of you as a person.
And the
Thank
same
you.
here. It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you. It's
Yeah.
been too long. We're gonna have to fix this.
Hey, we got to do better.
We got to do
Got
better.
to do better.
Thank you so much. I know you're all over social media. I kind of stalk your page.
Hey, I'm
And
on yours too. I be
okay, good.
like
I know. I'm always so happy when you like one of my posts. I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. I was like, all right,
yes.
let's see. Hey, what's Mr. Ange doing over here? What's she doing?
What we doing? I
Yeah,
love it.
yes,
Thank
yeah.
you. So shout out your social.
My Instagram, Anthony Hamilton Official. The same for my TikTok and Facebook, Anthony Hamilton Official. And Twitter is Hamilton Anthony. For some reason I couldn't get my own name going the right way, but it happened. But it's me. I only have one Instagram, one TikTok, one Facebook. Well, maybe two Facebooks that are really real. But go to the one.
Yeah.
With the single cover. That's the one. But I'm there. I respond to people. I respond to people a lot of times. It might be a little slow, but I'll get to it. But I thank you all. AnthonyHamilton.com is launched. So say hello or send something.
I love it. And get that book. Everybody needs
Yes.
to get that book.
And download that
We could
single,
just-
call your radio station, have them to play it until they get tired of it.
We're not getting tired of it, but we are playing it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Anthony, thank you so much. God bless you.
appreciate it.
Keep doing what you're doing. We'll let you get back in the studio.
Yeah, boy, I'm working on a thing right now. I got to get
I
back.
can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you so much.
Take care.
You too. Wow. Anthony Hamilton doing his thing. He's getting ready to run back into the studio, but so honored that he took a few minutes to be with us tonight, and he even sang to us. Thank you for being with us. HUR at home. We have never slowed down, and we're not about to. Go to WHUR.com. Make sure that you get the full lineup so you don't miss any of this. And thank you for keeping 96.3 WHUR, the #1 music station in the DMV. Listen to Pillow Talk every Sunday night right after Manzi Pullen and the Original Quiet Storm. We come on at midnight every Sunday. And this week you don't want to miss this one. So thanks for watching. Have a good night.